Alrighty, guys, it is 3:30 this Thursday, August 21st. And time to wrap it up for today. And so the little rundown here we had going into that 2 o'clock hour, then turned into March, just kind of probed the lows and then kind of slowly drifted right back up to the mean. And that's kind of where we are. So I would say that we are flat out range bound going into the overnight. We're not looking at any big movements one way or the other. You can see how the volume is absolutely dying off. So I haven't taken any trades today at all. Just kind of watching it, and looks to me like we are pretty much in a spot where we're just going to go sideways going into tomorrow's trading. Now we have this Jackson Hole announcement speech by Powell tomorrow at 10. That could turn everything upside down, just so you know. So if he doesn't comes out and throws cold water in the economy, we can see a pretty good sell-off. Now I'm not going to open the room tomorrow, as you know. I'm going to be out fishing, chasing tuna. So I'll be back on Monday again, but I'll be checking emails and stuff like that. So I have internet connection where I'm going. But anyway, so that's where we are on the ES. So I would just start off range bound, looking to sell strength, buy weakness. The same dynamic here. I mean, the support areas is right now is 70, 70. I would say 75-ish. There's going to be the next, there's going to be the edge, and this 70, so 70 and 75. And upper areas, you're going to have an edge here at this 64.10. It's going to want to here at the 15s and maybe 20s for rotations back down. And the same upper levels, 30 and 40, definitely valid. And the lower one here at the 60 as well. So range bound trading to get into tomorrow's trading. Now we are slowly, I mean, you can see they haven't really made a new high or anything like that. So it's just an inside trading day. And if he throws cold water on it tomorrow morning, we can certainly see this whole thing taking another leg lower, as you know. All right. So that's the ES going in for tomorrow. And the only news we have for tomorrow is that Jackson Hole speech by Powell. We'll see. I'm going to tune in on the boat here to see what not what he says, but how the market reacts to it. On the bonds and the Nasdaq. So the bond market is just range bound, not much to talk about there. So range bound trading. Watch the bond market on the announcement there. That could give you a good hint on how the market feels about it. But right now, going into tomorrow, just range bound trading, sell strength up to the 114, 15, 16s, buy weakness down to this edge at 24, and that's pretty much it on the bonds. The Nasdaq is also a pretty weak shape, I would say. Not big, not a lot of retracement going on there. It's kind of holding it as an inside day. And again, it could go one way either way. I would still start off range bound, look to sell strength. At this point, I would probably focus on that 290 edge and the 360s, and then looking to buy a little bit lower here at the 150s and the 120s for rotations back up. Still, these lower areas at the 23,060s and the 23,000s are definitely valid for a long setup for rotations back up. But I would think, I mean, again, all going to come down to how the reaction is to Powell's speech. I could set the market off to the upside. It could set it off to the downside. It could go either which way. So just be aware of that. Let me see here. Finally, oil and gold. Not much to say about those two, to be honest with you. They're both range bound, stuck in the range. That's going sideways. I would say range bound trading on gold. If anything, I would look for rotation back up to 3,400 on gold, given where they're at right now, but not expecting big moves. Same thing with oil, just range bound trading. Yeah, drifting a little bit higher, but still haven't been able to take out this upper edge at 63.50. Probed a couple of times and it's drifting back down again. So, as I would say, range bound trading on oil, range bound trading on gold. No particular bias one way or the other on those two. So that's how we get started in the overnight on those. And then I think the ones to watch is the ES and Nasdaq for the announcement tomorrow and see how if the market's going to take a leg lower. And if that happens, you want to be on the short side of that leg because that could be one of those big sell-off days, you know. You never know. If Ivan Powell throws cold water on the market, that could be a bad sign. So anyway, so that's about it for me today. No trades, nothing to really brag about there. It's a sloppy trading day. I just kind of decided to stay out of it. And as I said, I'm not opening the room tomorrow. I will see you guys back on Monday, and then I'll let you know how it went. See if the tuna disappeared on us or not. Alrighty, guys. You have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday. Later.